Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talks with Todd.
Yo, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Glad y'all came in again. Listen, I've been I've been going back and forth with what I was gonna talk to y'all about today, but what was really on my heart was do the work. And the reason why this topic, I'm hitting y'all with this topic today, is because you see a lot of season one, y'all just heard about my past, right? Now I'm more so giving y'all what's going on in the now, okay? So, if you don't get hit with an episode, you're going to get me going on live on Instagram talking to somebody about something. That's just how it's going to work this season. But I'm more so living in the now and pretty much updating y'all as to what's been going on. So, do the work. This topic came to mind because my wife and I are not seeing eye to eye on some things, right? And the stuff that we're not seeing eye to eye on, is not even divorce worthy, honestly. It's not. However, because we can't find some type of common ground, we was like, you know what? Let's go get some help outside of us. Because clearly, we're not going to get on the same page with each other because we're looking at things in two totally different ways, right? Cool. We went out, sought counsel. And I wanted to tell y'all about this only because when you're passionate about something, you gotta want to do the work. So here it is. My wife and I, we're not seeing eye to eye, but we know good and damn well we don't want a divorce either. What did we do? We did the work to seek counsel. But and this is what I want y'all to understand too. When you guys, married couples or just couples, regular couples, or even looking to get married, when you guys seek counsel, right? When y'all find a counselor, if y'all feel as though they're not a good fit for y'all, don't go for the first thing that your insurance provided you or whoever else referred you. Don't go for that. Go for what is right. If you feel like that counselor is not a good fit for y'all, seek somebody else, okay? And some people are blessed to get a good counselor their first shot, whatever. This will be our second time attempting to go to counseling and, trying to work things out. Now, the first counselor that we went to, as great as she was, guess what happened? She wasn't available enough. So let's say we have a problem on a Tuesday. She would tell us, oh, I'm booked up all this for the rest of this month. Let's go for next month on Tuesday. We can't do that. So you got to find somebody that's accessible to you, and also that can kind of work with y'all and what y'all trying to do. So doing the work is not only just finding the right counselor. Doing the work is also you doing what that counselor is telling you to do. Whatever exercises that they throw at you for y'all to work on, do it. Now, if it don't work, at least you can say you tried it and it didn't work. But you gotta do the work. So all you couples out there that's talking about I want to be together forever, blah, blah, blah. While y'all doing that, the proof is in the pudding. If you are not willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that relationship of yours is not working, it's a wrap. And it gotta be both of y'all that's willing to do it. It can't just be one of y'all. One of y'all can't want to go to counseling and then the other person doesn't. You're done. You're cooked. Bye. Forget that relationship. It's over. It's over. I don't care what you say, because one of y'all clearly wants it and the other one doesn't. They saying it, but they're not willing to put in the work. So if you realize you're doing more work in your relationship than the other party, bye. Get ghost. Because obviously they don't want it that bad. And I want y'all to understand too, some of y'all that are doing the work or want to do the work and the other party doesn't, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. Y'all have spoiled that other person, that your significant other, to an extent where they feel like, oh, I ain't got to do all of this, or I ain't got to go to counseling because I know if after so long they gonna forget about it and we gonna be all right. Y'all gotta get in the habit of unspoiling somebody. That's also called doing the work. You got to get in the habit of unspoiling these people that you've spoiled. Some of us have created monsters because we spoiled the wrong person. Trust me, I know. I've done it on more than one occasion. All right, it's not pretty, but it's okay. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes doing the work is required for you to work on yourself too, in order to even see that you don't want to be with the person that you don't want to be with no more. So back to my wife and I. I know I want to be with her. She knows she want to be with me. We're doing what it takes to make sure we take things to the next level by any means. Now I'm sure that some of the things that this counselor of ours has us exercising to do or whatever, everything's not going to work, but we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying. Whatever you're passionate about, you have to work hard for it, and it's not going to happen overnight. I can't stand you instant gratification ass people. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens over a blink of an eye. You have to wait. First of all, you got to process some shit. You got to change up some habits. You got to work on being better, and then see some type of progress. I don't care how you slice it. That's how it's going to work, and not just in relationships, with anything. With anything. For those of you that's been following me, y'all seen my progression. Go, and if you haven't, go back down to the bottom of these videos and watch my videos. You're going to see me gradually work myself up and carry myself in a different manner. Talking to y'all in a different manner. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you're passionate about. If you're not passionate about it, leave it alone. Prime example, me rapping. I'll take it back to me rapping. The reason why rap did not work out for me, it wasn't because I wasn't lyrically elite enough to keep going. No, my heart wasn't in it. I wasn't motivated enough. You know why I started rapping? I started rapping because I wanted something to do. I wanted some type of notoriety. You know what? Another reason why I started rapping? Because when I was content with sleeping in my auntie's basement and just having a pair of Cardis and a bunch of shoes, when I was content with that, guess what was happening, y'all? I'm watching people disappear. People disappearing from my life that meant something to me because they were watching me not do shit and not be shit. And you know what? At the time, 20-something-year-old me took it personal. 39-year-old me, thank you for doing that, because y'all gave me some clear-cut understanding as to what I need to do when I'm chasing my dreams. Get the right people in your circle and keep the wrong people the hell out of it. Hey, I totally understand. I wasn't benefiting anybody unless it was sexually. I wasn't benefiting no woman unless it was sexually. That's all I had to offer at one point in my life, until I realized who I was, and what my purpose was. But I had to do the work in order to find this guy. A lot of people not willing to do that. And a lot of people are sitting up here, getting on the internet, talking on this microphone, spewing out bullshit, spewing out negativity or just some nonsense. Me, as y'all can see, I'm giving y'all something totally different. Okay? Because guess what? As much as I'm doing these videos, helping out other people, I'm helping myself as I talk about these things. This is therapeutic for me. I love doing this. This helped me change how my mind works with certain things. Especially when it comes down to that balance. I'm going to keep talking to y'all about balance because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It keeps you grounded for sure. But y'all, you can't be looking for handouts, and you can't be trying to blame other people for your downfall. It all starts with you. You gotta want to do it. Let me give you another example about my wife and I. I know good and goddamn well that if her and I are at odds, she mad at me, I'm mad at her. If I choose not to speak to my wife while she's giving me the silent treatment, we gonna be quiet for a long ass time, to the point where I know my wife is gonna take it to the extreme and not talk to me about anything. She'll get to a point where she'll probably be like, don't even worry about it, I'm gonna figure it out. I know my wife. And to know her is to love her. Same thing goes for me. But by me knowing that my household is gonna be in a disarray if I don't break the silence, I'm gonna do the work whether I want to do it or not. I'm gonna speak to my wife. I'm gonna let her know, hey baby, I know you're mad at me right now, but forget all that. I love you. Come here. Let me grab that ass. Let me give you a kiss. You don't want to kiss me? It's cool. I'm gonna give you love. I'm gonna break your ass down until you get to talking and until I make you laugh. That's just it. Because guess what? If my household is not in order, how else am I gonna keep anything else in order? How am I gonna do this? How y'all gonna get these videos that y'all love watching? Y'all wouldn't. Because if my house ain't right, I'm cooked. So I wanted to share this with y'all because, again, my wife and I are not going through something that's divorce worthy. But even if we did, guess what? Her and I love each other so much, we will be willing to do whatever it took to make it work. I'm sorry, let me not put that out there. Depending on what it is, okay? Depending on what it is, if we still like, you know what you did was foul, but I could forgive you and we could possibly get over this hump. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure her and I will both do it, okay? So I just want to encourage people that whatever field you're in, whoever you're with, you got to make sure you do whatever it takes to make sure it works out. And listen, if you put in the work to make sure everything worked out and it didn't work out, at least you can say you did the work. Guess what? Let me be honest with y'all. Podcasting might not work out for me. But guess what? The way I'm working, the way I'm building up my brand, I'm ready and I'm waiting for it to become a household name. I'm waiting for it to blow up. I'm waiting for it. It's only a matter of time. And guess what? This might not be the end. Let's just say Talks with Todd does nothing. Okay? Let's just say nothing happens. Nothing comes from it. I've been working so hard on this, y'all. I know another door is going to open for something else because somebody's going to watch one of these videos, just one, and be like, yo, I need that guy. I need my mans on my team, or I need him to talk to these other people for me. I need him to talk to these married couples. I need him to talk to these kids. I know that. I know it. I believe it wholeheartedly. So while you're working on whatever it is that you're working on, put your all into it. Because while you're sitting around getting lackadaisical, making up excuses, not doing the work that you need to put into yourself to get your mind right to do what you want to do, you're failing and you're losing. While you talking about what you want to do and you're not putting in the work, somebody else is already working on taking your spot before you even get in there. Come on, man. Stop playing yourself. If a woman could take a good look in the mirror and be like, I don't like that I ain't got no ass, and either go get doctor to shoot something up, or she going into the gym doing them squats. She did it. She went and she had to work to get that money up to get them shots in her ass. She had to work to pay for that subscription for that gym and go ahead and work on them squats, get with a personal trainer. It's all about doing the work. If a woman could look in the mirror and see what she don't like and fix it, whichever way it is, nobody got any excuses. I seen a one-armed man playing basketball and dominating. There are no excuses. So if you really want something done, you better do it. You better work your ass off for it. And man, it's not going to come overnight, okay? It's not. And I know you hope and wish and pray, and it's not going to come overnight. Be patient. Working on myself is what helped me develop patience. Well, first it was jail, but because I had no choice but to have patience. But ever since I got out, I kept growing my patience for certain things. So I know maybe not this year, maybe next year or the year after that, my name is going to mean something. Okay? I know that because I know what I'm doing. So make sure while you're working on yourself, your relationship, whatever, make sure you work on keeping those right people around you. And make sure that they're doing better than you, as well as being like-minded, because that's what's going to help you keep leveling up. Okay? I need y'all to understand that. Get with the right people. It's going to make all the sense in the world once you do it. Trust me. I know some of y'all with big hearts, y'all like, oh, I don't want to leave nobody behind. If I eat, we all eat. I get that ideology, but some of the people that y'all want to eat don't deserve to eat because they not doing the work. Pay attention. Prime example, if I get to a point in my marriage with my wife where I believe I'm doing more work than she is to keep us together, I'm out. What's the point of me sitting there putting in all this work for somebody that's not appreciative of it and not willing to do it with me? No, you ain't just about, look, let me tell y'all something. Ain't nobody just gonna be willing and ready to have sex with somebody that's just gonna lay there like a rag doll. Ain't none of y'all about to be willing to go through that. And if you do, you're sick. Do the work. I'm out of here, y'all. Till next time. Remember that. Indeed.